Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review. This time we have this 91 Mbappe. Now I know it's a little bit late in the year for a gold card, but I feel like a lot of people still want to watch this because obviously it is Mbappe and he's a joke of a card and he's retained his value so well during the year because like all the other gold cards like Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar have all dropped for like below 400k nearly, but Mbappe's still holding this price. I think at the time I bought him for just under $1 million because he was actually quite cheap then. Now he's back over $1 million again, obviously because it's Mbappe, but on stats then, so he's 6 foot tall, got high low work rates. He's right footed with 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got 97 pace, 88 shooting, 80 passing, 92 dribbling, and 77 physical. I only played him as a striker in Rivals. I think it was when it was soft rank reset at this time. So you know when you go from Elite Div to Rank 2 or Div 2, sorry. I think I won every single game I played with him. He's just that much of a joke. And if I didn't, I may have lost one or something. I can't remember, but it was quite a while back. But honestly, this card's a joke. He's also got the outside the foot shot trait and the flare trait, which is really, really nice. But I'll speak more about that on the positive negative side of things. If you do enjoy it or want to see more, please do subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subs by the end of next year, so if you can help me towards that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But I've got nothing more to say, so enjoy the clips and peace.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running.
So what's my overall thoughts about this Mbappe card then? Now I don't want to say what I'm just about to say, but it really hurts to say this, but he is probably the best gold card I've ever used in any FIFA. This card is an actual joke. Like the stuff he can do is just unreal. So we'll start then. So we're going to start with the skills then. Now the cancels with this guy, if you do cancels, if you're like a high enough level player to do cancels, with the Elasticos, with the ball or scoops, honestly this guy is so annoying. And even when he gets tackled he will still get it back. He's just such a glitch, like you can't get this guy off the ball, it's just stupid. Next was a 4-star weak foot. Now, generally, I didn't have many problems with that at all. It just felt as good as a strong foot, to be honest. Not 5-star necessarily, but generally it's really, really good. Now, the pace, obviously, is going to be immense from Mbappe. He's so lightning fast. That's what makes him so, so good. Because if he had like 80 pace, he wouldn't be anywhere near to what he is. But it's because he's got that dribbling with that shooting, with the pace, with the 5-star skill. It's just a joke of a card altogether. He's like a better finishing than Vinicius, to be honest. But as I was talking about, yeah, the pace just electric. I know some people put like a hawk on him, but you're a proper rat if you do that. And I'm calling someone out I know in particular for that reason. Now the shooting for me, now you got the tap shooting is really good. They got finishing that's immense. The shot power actually felt a lot better than 86 base. Like I seen Neymar's got like 5 less than that, and he feels a lot weaker. So this shot power is just really, really nice. The long shots, I don't really recommend you taking long shots with this card. He's not really a long shot taker. He's more of an in the box kind of finisher, get you through on the pace and stuff like that. And I tell you another thing that's good with this card, if you know how to use the speed glitch this year, that is really, really immense with this card. I think it's double tap R2, and then I'm not sure what it is on Xbox, sorry, but if you use that really effectively, that's really good for this card. Now the passing overall, although it's not bad, it's not amazing to be honest, it's quite average. So you got the short passes, it's decent, and you got the vision. The long pass, to be fair, on the L1 balls, they're a bit glitched this year, so even if you've got low passing, it doesn't reflect it, but generally, it's not actually too bad, the long passing, but it's a bit iffy at times. Now, things I wish he had on this card, finesse shot trait and a bit more curve, because that means his finesse would be so, so deadly, and he'd be rivaling some of the top tier cards. Like, obviously he still is, but let's say you put him against an R9 or something. That R9's got finesse shot trait and stuff like that, so he can just wrap shots in, where this Mbappe doesn't really. And now the dribbling overall, I don't really like 6 foot or over kind of players this year. That's just personal preference. But there's some cards I actually really enjoy with it. Like I hate that Cantona with the 5-star skills on it. Ronaldo's actually somewhat decent, and then there's Mbappe's the other end of the spectrum. He's just amazing with it. I don't actually know if he's 5'10" or 6 foot in real life. FIFA just seems to think he's 6 foot, so that's a bit of a, I don't know if that's a bit of a myth or not. But someone let me know in the comments. So yeah, as I'm talking about, the agility is actually decent on this card. The balance isn't really the best. The reactions are really, really good. The ball control is decent. The actual dribbling stat along with the 5-star skills goes together really nicely. Just allows you to like pull off those really tricky skills really easily. And the composure is obviously very, very deadly with this card. Now next with me is the air ability. Now this is pretty bad on this card. Even with a +10 on the jumping, still pretty useless. So he's not really that kind of aerial threat. If you want an aerial kind of man, go with like Ronaldo or something like that. Now stamina is perfectly good enough, especially with his high-low work rates. He's definitely not going to run out. 88 stamina, even if he had like high-medium, he would still last the whole game. But high-low work rates, it's just never going to run out, which is obviously so immense since he got this pace. Now the strength for me didn't really feel the best. I normally feel like people at 6 foot or over have not bad strength, but because of his aggression stat, it really wasn't the best. Like he's not really that kind of player to like strength someone off. And as I've always said, if the player's got really good agility and 5-star skills with the strength, they're the best card in the game. Hence why R9 is, but it's just not really the best of strength. But that's all my overall thoughts on the card. Now it's on to overall scores. So on to my overall scores about the card then. So first is his pace. Now this guy is absolutely rapid in game. He's not Vinicius level fast because Vinicius is a different breed, but he will still practically outpace every single defender in the game. He's so rapid. So overall for the pace, I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10. Now the shooting for me, so he's got really good aspects like the tap shooting, the finishing, the shot power is very good overall. The bottom 5 aspect could be boosted along with a 5-star weak foot. So overall for shooting, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Now the passing, as I said, was quite adequate. It's not amazing, but it's also not that bad. So overall for that, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Now the dribbling is what really frustrates me about this card, because he's 6 foot tall. He shouldn't be really agile, but because it's like normally the tall players with the agility stats are lower than what they actually say they are. But this card is just so tricky to get up the ball. It's so annoying to play against. So overall for the dribbling, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Boost aspects on that, maybe a bit more composure, maybe a bit more balance, and obviously you'd want a bit more agility just because why not. Now next up for the physicals, so you got the stamina that's really good. All the other aspects kind of average. So overall for that, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Value for coins then, so currently at $1 million, do I think it's worth it? I'm going to argue yes, because you would pay around the same for an icon that's probably not even like half as good as him. Like I know this is going to shock a lot of people, but this card is so good in game. So overall value for coins, I'm going to give him it's a steep price, but I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Even for this stage of the year, he will still boss every single like defense you come up against. He's just so tricky. So overall score from then, I'm going to give him a 9.3 out of 10, and that's in the month of January. So like that just proves how good this card is. Like he's a gold card, and he's like still that level and still top tier on this game. It's just a joke. But as of my overall scores, I forgot to mention in the video, recommended chem styles then. So for me, I think the marksman chem style is the best. It boosts the shooting up quite a bit, it boosts the dribbling up a little bit, and also boosts physical, so it's just a well-rounded aspect for him. You can also go with the Deadeye, because a lot of people play that with him, but the passing, as a striker, I really don't think it's like necessary. If you're going to play him wide, probably yeah, but the marksman is best for me. A lot of people play the Hawk as well to boost that shot power, but I think it's 10, but overall the marksman is just number 1 for me, so that is my opinion on the chem styles. But that's all for my view as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.